Hi everyone. This morning I'd like to talk about these guitars that I have. I'm gonna tell you about the difference between each and why I chose to buy these individual guitars. Right? So number one, this squier, a Fender Squier. This is my first guitar. This is the one I started off with, and it's still here. The tone is great for like your disco, R&B styles, reggae. Yeah. The only issue I have is that the whammy bar does not work that well. So if you use the whammy bar, it will not return to the proper place. But everything else is great with it. The second guitar I bought, this one was just to practice. It's a Toledo or joledo. I'm not sure the pronunciation. This one has been with me through thick and thin, and it's still here. I think I've had this more than a decade now, and it is an acoustic, but it has the electronics for use as a plug-in type of guitar, so you can use it to play your private gigs, your even studio sessions through an amplifier. The third one that I have, I love this guitar. It is beautiful. It's a kaysen. Really not an expensive guitar. I picked it up at a convenience store just to test it out, just to see what it could do. But boy, I tell you, the tone on this guitar is crazy. I love it. But it has a Floyd Rose bridge. The problem with it though is that, just like this one, the bridge doesn't work. The whammy bar doesn't work. So I actually blocked it off and use it just for my mostly my jazz gigs or my solo gigs where I have my background music. And last but not least, my Ibanez Geo. Yeah, I bought this while I was on tour. I had another guitar, and it split. It broke in two, and I had to get an emergency backup. And I went to a music store, saw this guy, and I tested every guitar in the store. None of them worked, because for some reason most guitars problem is this guy right here, the whammy bar. They usually don't work, but this one was the only one that worked, and I bought it, and I have no problem with it since. I've had no problems tone wise, no problem with it. Tuning wise, I've done a lot of gigs with this one. Yeah, it's lovely. If you should buy a guitar, let's say you're on a journey as a new guitarist, just started out and you want to know what to buy, I'd suggest this one, Squier Fender, for your first guitar. If I should do it all over again, I would start with this guy. And as you progress and you realize there are needs for other sounds, other tones and stuff, you could go just the same route. Get the kaysen and the ibanez. Then you have a rounded catalog of sounds that you can play with. Always have an acoustic guitar in your stash. You can never lose